Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So today's session we are going to discuss about introduction of instruction set. Okay, so what is instruction set? So instruction set is some set of commands or rules passed in the microprocessor. So once the microprocessor controlling any device, first you send the command or set of instructions to the microprocessor. Then the microprocessor recognize the command. After that, it ready to control the device. So instruction set is mainly used to send the command or rules. Okay, so it's called as a instruction set. Basically, the instruction set consists of addressing modes and data types and IO. So what is addressing mode? So addressing mode already discussed in previous video. So the addressing mode is where the operand is placed. There are three possibilities of placing in operand. The first possibility is immediate value. So in the instruction itself, passing the immediate data. So the data is 16-bit value or otherwise 8-bit value. This is the first possibility. The second possibility, the data is placed inside the registers. Okay, so directly you don't pass the data value in the instruction. The data is hide in the register. So it's a second possibility. The third possibility is of sending the data is memory. The data is stored in one memory location. You can fetch the data from RAM. So fetch the data from the memory unit. There are three possibilities of accessing the data. So first possibility is immediate value. Second possibility, you can access the register and read the data. The third possibility is memory. Okay. So these possibilities are involved in the register. So involved in the instruction set. The second one is data types. So what is data type? The data is in octal value or hexadecimal value or binary values. So in this microprocessor, it supports only the binary values or hexadecimal values. So mostly the data is passed in the hexadecimal values. So this value are present in the instruction itself. Okay. So directly passed in the instruction itself. The third one is the IO. There are possibilities of flowing the data. So input or output device. Okay. So the data accessing from the memory unit or otherwise IO devices. So IO for the data sent in the keyboard through the keyboard or otherwise. So after execution of microprocessor, the result is stored in an accumulator. So that value is passed to the outside through the output port. So that and all present in the instructions. The next one is how to classify the instruction set. So basically the instruction set is classified based on the function. So in which function performing the instruction, based on that you can list out. Okay. So here we are listing the 10 different types of instruction based on that function wise. The first function is data transfer group. So in the name itself passing transfer. So what is the meaning of transfer? Just movement of data from one place to another place. Okay. So it's a general definition of transfer. So here transfer, the information transferring between the two medium. Here information is called as a data. So the data is passed from one place to another place. That place namely called as a source and destination. Okay. So whatever value present in source point, that value just transfer to the destination point. So just transferring the data. So that kind of instructions comes under the data transfer group. So like move or exchange. So these instructions all comes under the data transfer group instruction. The next one is arithmetic instruction. So already we familiar in the arithmetic group instruction. So what is arithmetic function? The arithmetic function is performing the addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these four functions are performing in the arithmetic function, and also we include in increment and decrement function. So increment the memory location or decrement the memory location, you can access the data from memory. So this kind of instruction comes under the arithmetic group. The next level of instruction is logical group. So logical group also we know. So already it discussed in 8085 microprocessor. So in this logical group of instruction, just you check the logic. So AND function, OR function, XOR functions and XNOR functions. Okay. So just you write the truth table. So whatever input possibilities are there, that input possibility corresponding output we will check in the logical functions. So in these instructions comes under the AND function, OR function and XOR functions. So next one is rotate and shift. So these two instructions are mainly used to shift the content in right side or left side. Okay, so suppose you consider one content, so that content is present in accumulator, just you want to shift in 4 times left direction or right direction in the accumulator. So there we are using the shift instruction. The next one is a rotate, just rotating the content. So whatever content present in a specified register, that content is rotated in right direction or left direction. Here also there are two possibilities of rotate function. The first function is a rotate with carry. So rotate to carry or through carry. Okay, so through carry means you just consider the carry value also. In rotating function, you consider the carry value also. Suppose to carry means you don't consider the carry value, just move the MSB bit value to carry or LSB bit value to carry based on the rotate or left or right direction. Okay, the basic difference between rotate and shift. So in shift instruction, you can pass the value from external side. Just you insert the 0 value, you just push the 0 value into the registers. In rotate instruction, just you take a LSB value into the MSB or MSB value into LSB. So on that register value also the shift the content. So it's a rotate instruction. The next level of instruction is transfer control instruction. So it's similar to the branch group instruction. That also we discussed in 8085 microprocessor. So what is branch group instruction? So branch group means just you check the conditions. So the branch group instruction classified into two types. The first one is a conditional group and another one is a unconditional group. So conditional group means just you check the condition, whether the condition is true, that time only you can execute the loop instruction, or otherwise just ignore the instruction. For example, suppose you performing the addition function. So after addition function, there are two possibilities of result produced in addition function, the carry value produced or no carry. Suppose after addition I am using JC instruction. So just to check the carry value. Is there any carry produced in the addition function? The condition is true. Whatever specified address location I placed in that location, you can transfer to the program counter. That's a conditional group. In case unconditional group means without checking any condition, so whatever memory location I specified in the instruction, that location is transferred to the program counter. This is a basic difference of conditional and unconditional group. So that kind of instruction comes under the transfer group instructions. The next one is string manipulation. So in this instruction, we move the string of instructions. Okay, so string byte of instruction or string word of instruction. So word means 16-bit value, byte means 8-bit value. So that kind of instruction comes under the string manipulation instruction. The next one is flag manipulation. So what is flag? So flag means just check the status of ALU. The status based instructions comes under the flag registers. Okay, so here you consider the 9-bit of flags are present in 8086 microprocessor. The flag register also we discussed in previous video. Just you set the flag register or clear the flag register. If you prefer any one of the bit, you just set the value. Okay, suppose for example you consider the 0 flag. So 0 flag value I want to set. Just set the 0 flag value. Likewise you can set the commands. So that kind of instruction comes under the flag manipulation instruction. The next one is stack related. So already you are familiar in the stack instruction also. The stack means you can access the data from the stack pointers. So here we are using the two instructions, push and pop. So what is push? So push means just insert the content to stack pointer. So whatever value present in some register, so that content you can access and then insert in the stack pointer. Okay, it's clear. The next one is pop instruction. So pop is opposite to the push instruction. Just retrieve the content from the stack register. So whatever value present in the stack, the content is received, retrieved and then placed to the specified registers. So that kind of instruction comes under the stack related instruction. Next one is in and out. So you can get the input from outside. So in this case you can use in. Suppose you want to access the input data from input devices. For example, any keyboard devices. You just press any key. For example, any numbers. So that number is passed to the microprocessor. You send the data through the input port. So you just mention in port number. So whatever value present in the port number, that value only pass to the microprocessor. Okay, suppose out. If you want to send the output result in microprocessor, that content is passed through the output port to LCD display or LED display. So that kind of instruction comes under the input and output devices. The next one is a miscellaneous instruction. So this instruction comes under the NOP function. So what is NOP? That also we discussed. So NOP means no operation. So this instruction is mainly used for creating a delay. Okay. Suppose if you want to create any delay, so in this case you use NOP instruction. For example, I am getting the two instructions. Move A comma some 16-bit value, move bx comma some 16-bit value. So after 4 times cycle only you can add the two 16-bit values. So in this case you can use the NOP operations. So 4 number of times you can use the NOP operation. So 4 delay times you can create. So after 4 delay time only you can add the AX and BX values. Okay. So that kind of instruction comes under the miscellaneous group instructions. These are the basic introduction of instruction set. The brief explanation of each group of instruction that we will discuss in next video. So thanks for watching my channel. Please subscribe. Thank you.